evening, Marlborough family and friends. Welcome to the 2023 Marlborough High School Winter Concert, presented by the Music Department. I'm so pleased to see a supportive and full house, and I will say after listening to all the rehearsals that you are in for a real treat. Traditionally, after intermission, we lose about half of our audience members. And after talking with students, they notice, if you can, my big ask was please stay to the end so our students in a cappella and jazz ensemble could enjoy performing for all of you. I promise you won't be disappointed. Thank you for helping with that.
Yeah.
I would like to congratulate all the students for what will be a wonderful evening of music making. Thank you to our excellent music staff for making a difference in students' lives every day. Mrs. Crockwell, Mr. Berdone, Mr. Weldon. Thank you to WMCT-TV for recording this event and assisting us with the live feed. Thank you to our Music Association for all of your support this year, including all the fundraisers. Speaking of fundraisers, I know there are a few fundraisers out in the foyer. We have a lot of activities, including bringing in guest artists, purchasing materials, and our 2025 Pennsylvania Festival. If you are interested in donating or making a contribution, please see one of our Music Association members in the foyer. Also, this is the first concert that we have Isaac Lattis, who is our student audio engineer. I've been doing these concerts for 31 years. And Mr. Weldon has taken the music production class, and he is continuing that with adding an audio component and teaching students how to run sound and how to mic sound. So Mr. Weldon, thank you so much. Isaac, wave Isaac. There's Isaac in the back. Lastly, I want to recognize a couple of gentlemen that have a long-standing relationship with this city and department. I'm not sure you're aware, but the high school doesn't have an auditorium. Every performance requires moving of instruments and equipment to put on a show. Dan Jackson and the entire City of Marlborough Facility Department are simply the best. They show up with their hydraulic lift truck and assist with bringing and returning all of our equipment. I would like Dan Jackson to join me up here and to be recognized. I thought he was here. Okay, his truck was here. He may be working. All right, well, we will recognize Dan. I'm going to read the plaque that we had made for him. Daniel Jackson and the City of Marlborough Department of Facility, with sincere appreciation for your outstanding contributions toward the Marlborough Public Schools Music Department. Thank you. The second person to recognize is Andy White, Supervisor of Custodians. Whether it's building percussion cabinets, adding on to our piano lab, building a portable ukulele cabinet, or my favorite, going to all the schools with me as we measured the tents during COVID so we can acquire the proper building permits. Andy, you are a special person and a real gem to the city. So Andy and the City of Marlborough custodians, with sincere appreciation for your outstanding contribution for the Marlborough Public Schools Music Department.
out with this picture. This is a friendly reminder to silence all phones and noise-making devices.
Thank you so much. This is the Marlborough High School Symphonic Band. This is our first performance of the year. However, you may have seen a lot of these students as part of our Marching Panther Band supporting our fighting football team as they went to a stellar season where they played football and we were there and it was cool, but not really cold and it didn't really rain. So that was cool, that was awesome. These kids did a nice job. We're going to continue our portion of the concert with Hugh Stewart's Hymn for Band. Thank you very much. Before we hit our last song of the program for us, and before we hand it off to the orchestra, there's some students I just want to acknowledge. I want to show you kind of how we've kind of built this program back since COVID. So, and based on what you've just heard, you know, take this for what you will. Stand up if you've been playing your instrument for 2 months or less. For a year or less. Two years or less. And finally, 3 years or less. So, y'all can sit, thank you. That's half the band. That's literally half the band. And we attest this to their drive, their determination, and their want to make music as part of this community. So we're super excited. Now, this is where I'm excited. If you are a senior, stand up. And as much as we're gonna miss them, y'all can sit, you're done. As much as we're gonna miss them, look at everyone who's staying. Yeah, that's right. And we're happy to announce that next year, we'll be bringing back wind ensemble and concert band. So, and it's all because of these students and their love for what they do, and they're bringing their friends in and growing this program. So we'd like to conclude our portion of the program with a tune that Hans Zimmer wrote for a wonderful series of movies until they got to the fourth one. So this is from the third installment of Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. We hope you enjoy it.
To effect a timely halt to deteriorating conditions and to ensure the common good, a state of emergency is declared for these territories. By decree of Lord Kettler Beckett, duly appointed representative of His Majesty the King. By decree, according to martial law, the following statutes are temporarily amended. Right to assembly, suspended. Right to habeas corpus, suspended. Right to legal counsel, suspended. Right to verdict by a jury of peers, suspended. By decree, all persons found guilty of piracy, or aiding a person convicted of piracy, or associating with a person convicted of piracy, shall be sentenced to hang by the neck until dead.
The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bonds.
the orchestra director here at Marlborough High School. This is the orchestra. So what you just heard was overtures, basically a medley of famous operatic or symphonic overtures. Hopefully, you know, recognize some of them with that. So our next one is called Libertango. Libertango is by Argentinian composer Astor Piazzolla. He composed this in 1974, so not too long ago. This is, the Libertad means, it's a combination of the word Libertad, meaning Spanish for liberty, and tango, which is the symbol of Piazzolla's break from his classical tango music that he composes. They call it now Nuevo Tango or New Tango. You'll hear, you know, little pizzicato dance-like rhythms along with nice legato, smooth lyrics, not lyrics, lines, but you can just imagine someone dancing the tango with this song. And we have a feature of Jordan Bautista doing a solo on the cello. give it another round of applause for Jordan Rosillo. This is one of Tchaikovsky's most famous ballet that is performed during this time of the season. So the Nutcracker will be performing, you'll hear familiar tunes from the ballet. A couple of them reminds me of the M&M commercials. So yes, so please enjoy the Nutcracker.
How's everyone doing? All right. My name is Caleb Weldon. I'm the choral teacher at Marlborough High School. That first song you heard is called I Say a Little Prayer. I think you might be familiar with it. Made famous by Aretha Franklin, written by Burt Bacharach. And we had some soloists on it. We had Lima Santiago. And Brianna Wolf was the other soloist. We were also, and Brianna filled in, she learned that lead like 3 days ago. We had a sick member of the chorus, so I'm really proud that she was able to step up and do that. We also had 2 instrumentalists on that. On drums, you'll see him later in jazz, Andrew Naim, he's pretty awesome. And our very own, very talented bass player, Nate Dahlbeck. This next song is, it's a very old traditional Scottish love song called The Rowan Tree. And we're not going to sing it in any weird accent. All right, while I'm speaking above a cappella choir, please come up onto the risers. Every year we do a little thing called Home for the Holidays, which is a tree lighting ceremony. Raise of hands and be honest, how many of you have been to or attended that this year? all of your hands should be up. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't really have a lot of excuses. I had a show in Texas, so I feel awful that I wasn't there. But I heard really good things about the chorus. And for this concert, it's a big tree lighting, the mayor comes, and we do a lot of holiday songs. And so for our last song, we're gonna do one of the pieces that chorus was learning, and for that particular event, a cappella learned as well. And this will be our last song. This is Carol of the Bells. This is typical me. My brain goes everywhere. Can we please give it up for Mo on piano? She is an amazing accompanist. We love her so much. We're going to have about That was Wexford Carol. And this is our bell choir. The next, and our soloist for that song was Leon Denny. The next song that we're going to sing for you is a big challenge because the next song is meant for a chorus of 100, and we are 12. And I think you'll find they do a really nice job with it. All right, we've got one more song for you. And these students had never really heard of doo-wop before. Some of them had. Betsy had. Betsy loves doo-wop. But some of them had never heard it before. And I told them they needed to schmaltz the heck out of it. Mr. Rosenthal, is it cool if I say schmaltz? Is that awesome? Okay. So they're going to do that for you right now, and I'm going to leave the stage and let them take it from here.
Thank you so much. That was a tune that the Duke Ellington Orchestra made famous. That was Lindy Hopper's Delight. We heard from Devin on trumpet. We heard, yes, that's right. You clap for Devin. We heard from Andy on piano. Riley on tenor sax. And Violet on clarinet. And speaking of my best good buddy back there on the trumpet, Devin O'Rourke, let's congratulate him as he was selected after a successful audition to represent Marlborough as part of the Central Massachusetts Jazz Ensemble. He will go on to audition for the All-State group in January. We'd also like to recognize our 3 choir members who made districts, Liana Denny, AJ Jimenez, and Dylan DuPont. And the cool thing about those 3 is their scores were high enough that they all get to audition for All-States in January. We'd like to continue with a tune that the Stan Kenton Orchestra made famous. This is Mission Trail. We're going to hear from Riley on tenor, we're going to hear from AP on flute, and then we're going to hear from Declan on guitar. Thank you so very much. Our next piece is going to feature Devin on trumpet and Sarah on alto sax. A tune from the bebop era from the great, incomparable Dizzy Gillespie. This is Groovin' High. Thank you so very much. We have one more tune that we're going to play. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting music here in Marlborough. We'd like to give a special shout out to our Music Association, who always does such a great job making sure that these students have whatever they need whenever they need it. They're a great asset, and they're a lot of fun to be around too. So, if you're looking for something to do, make some new friends, I know the Happening Hang. And it's every first Monday of the month on Zoom. And you get to talk about fundraising and uniforms and fundraising. Because if you didn't know, we're going to the chocolate capital of the world next year. So I'm going to need Mrs. Wood to let out these pants a little bit so we can make sure that happens. But in all seriousness, make sure that we're supporting the Music Association, because their tireless efforts help support all the students K through 12 who are studying music. A big shout out to our administration, our facility staff, our supervisor of music, Jonathan Rosenthal, and all of you fine parents who schlep your children everywhere they tell you to go. So we're going to play one more piece. Yes, that's right. Yes, give yourselves a round of applause. Yes. We're going to play one more piece for you. We're going to feature Sarah Gardner again on alto saxophone. And because he is a glutton for punishment and he can't say no to me, Devin's going to keep playing trumpet for us. Until you see him bleed from the face. So, we hope you enjoy Dallas Burke's Strutting with Stevie B. Don't encourage them.
Thank you so very much. Let's meet the band in our saxophone section. On lead alto, Sarah Gardner. On alto saxophone and clarinet, Violet Wren. On lead tenor and also clarinet, Riley Michaels. sensation, scoring a goal last night for your Fighting Panthers. Also playing tenor saxophone, Oliver Harris. Pulling double duty tonight with tuba in the band and Barry Sax here for the jazz band, Gianna Young. In our trombone section, lead trombone, Al Ryan. Freshman sensation, Nora Crozier. Also double duty on flute, actually triple duty, flute, piccolo, and trombone, of which he started learning last June. AP McNeil. Just because I don't get tired of saying his name on the trumpet, Devin O'Rourke. Playing second trumpet back there is Megan Finelli. And holding down the low end of the trumpet, Tyler Nadell. Sending lots of love to our full trumpet player, Emily O'Mara. On the skins back there, we are hearing from the one and only Andrew Naeem. On piano, we've got Andy Zhang. On a beautiful new guitar, we have Declan McCarthy. Our resident cellist, but also upright bass player here in the jazz ensemble. It could be either of them. Jordan Bautista. And Chris Lowe. We are the Marlborough High School Jazz Ensemble. We hope to see you at some future gigs coming down the line. Thank you so very much for coming out tonight. Have a wonderful holiday season. Happy 2024, and let's go Panther.